car. Once the kids dropped off, they're off for their grandparents for 4 days. They're going to go to a castle and go fossil hunting and all sorts. They're very excited, which means that we've got 4 days to ourselves, which is very nice. So we thought, let's treat ourselves on the way back. We've found a little place. I'm hoping we can get ourselves some breakfast here and a nice cup of coffee. Amazing little find, a nice breakfast and a good coffee, but I need more, so I think we're going to go and find somewhere else we can have another coffee now before we start heading home. More coffee?
No, thank you.
Don't you hate it when that happens? No charge for my car, but plenty of charge for me. Well, that feels really odd. We've been out for the morning and the afternoon. We've had lunch with no children. Feels very, very strange as the two of us being together, because normally Sarah's at work and the kids are at school, or we're all home together, or I'm with the kids. So for just Sarah and I to be together, it felt quite odd. It was very nice. We drank some coffee, we ate some food. It was very, very pleasant. We've got another few days of it. And a little update in case you've been watching previous vlogs. We bought a kayak. It wasn't any good. I took it back. I've been trying to get another one. I keep forgetting to buy them, bid on them, etc. But we managed to get another one today. We were together, and Sarah's kind of the driving force behind it. So we happened, I don't know how, to be in a shop that sold them, and yeah, she convinced me to buy one. So we've now got another kayak. If the weather is okay, possibly in the next couple of days, then we might get to go out on it before the kids get back, and then when they come back, then obviously we know what we're doing with it, we can take them out. So that should be a nice little thing to do during the summer holidays. But while I've had all this time on my hands, I've been having a little look through some various internet sites, and there's one internet site in America which it looks like possibly they've, I say leaked, they've kind of officially published some of the figures of the 2018 Leaf. Now, I don't know how much credence we can give it, but it's a mainstream website. They put all the official figures on for all the vehicles produced. So where they've got them from, whether Nissan have given them to them in advance, ready to put on in September, I don't know. But it looks like it's probably the correct figures. It's certainly, from what we're expecting to see, it's not a million miles away. So there's a couple of battery variants, but of interest is a 40 kilowatt hour battery running a 110 kilowatt motor. Now that potentially is your 300 to 400 kilometer range, which if you're looking kind of 350 towards 350 kilometers, that is breaking the 200 mile mark. So that's what we wanted. We wanted it to break the 200 mile mark. So that is a big thumbs up, hopefully. There's some other bits. When you start, you're able to select the trim. So there's 3 different trim levels, and you can see the packs that you can add on. So again, of interest in there, I've seen that there's a 6-way power function on the driver's seat. So no more manual backwards and forwards. That's all done by power. There's heated door wing mirrors. One of the other things I saw on there was a blind spot warning sensor. So I'm guessing parking sensors. Really good addition. That's something else that we've all asked for. There's also an electronic handbrake. So we're going to do away with this foot brake possibly. And it talks about the Pro Pilot system. So lane assist, variable cruise control, all the bits that make that work. Now my reading of it is, even on the top level one, that is going to be an optional extra, which well, certainly I thought it might be included as part of the package. Now I might be wrong and I might be misreading it completely, but it does look like that's potentially an option on all the models, including the top of the range one. But we'll wait and see. It doesn't look like it's a ridiculous amount. I think we're talking $700 or $800, I think. So not silly money, but nevertheless that is an option. Now the list price they've put on for the base range model is $29,990. So that equates to £24,000. So again, when you look at that and possibly the increments, then you're kind of your top of the range one with all the extras. I'm anticipating around the £30,000 mark, if with taxes and everything else that comes over here for that same sort of money. And then obviously we've got the government incentives here that will bring the price down again. So it doesn't seem to be a million miles away from the current 30 kilowatt hour Leaf and its price structure, or certainly when it was new and it was, you know, before they started putting these discounts in place because the new one was coming out. So all in all, for me, it's quite positive. It's nothing out of the ordinary. Maybe a little bit disappointed on ProPilot if it is an optional extra, but it doesn't seem to be too much. And the price point is kind of where we were anyway. So I think that's all positive. What I'll do, I'll pop a link in the description below so that you can go and have a look yourself, have a play with some of the configurations, see if what my interpretation of it is matches with you, and you might come up with some better ideas and a better idea of price. So that'll be really interesting to see. But that's what I've found, and as I say, if we take that as read, then I think we're looking towards quite an attractive package, and you know, roll on 2018 when we can all get our hands on one and give it a go properly.